Hello, friends. My name is Raisa, and today we will be performing Plyoga, which is a combination of plyometrics and yoga. If you're unfamiliar with plyometrics, it's a set of exercises that focus on building endurance by building your power. So, by combining plyometrics and yoga, what you're essentially doing is you're getting benefits of both. So, the benefits I just mentioned and the benefits of yoga, such as flexibility. So, without further ado, we're gonna get started with some skipping ropes, 1 minute each. So, let's start. Imagine you're holding a skipping rope and then you just start skipping. If you want, you can hop from one leg to another leg, or if you want, you can just hop up and down with both toes, or if you want, you can hop side to side. Keep going. Plyometrics is all about getting the heart rate up. A lot of jumping in walls in order to really burn, and increase that metabolism. Keep going. Working on your stamina. Remember to focus on your breathing. We're just here for 10 minutes. Keep going, visualizing that skipping rope. Make sure you're breathing in through the nostrils. We're here still, going. And if you get bored, then just speed it up a little bit. Keep going, making sure your hands are out and slowing it down, slowing it down, slowing it down, and then coming into wide-legged pose, bringing the hands up, coming into star jumps. Inhale, and then come into star jumps. 1 minute here, going, keep going. Try to synchronize your breath just how you would in yoga, meaning that you're synchronizing the movement with your breathing pattern. Slowly feel your heart rate increasing. Try to keep a smile on your face throughout the practice. Keep going. Try to notice if you want to bring your feet wider. Or maybe if you want to go around with your star jump, you can do that too. And slowing it down, and coming down. What we're going to do now is we're going to do lunge to warrior tree. So you're going to have your right knee, starting with the right foot at the back, find your balance, coming down, hands in front of you, and then inhale, and then exhale, and come into warrior tree, bringing your hands behind you. Really working on balance and coordination, and then bring that left foot down, and then switch, and then again come up into warrior tree. So again, we're here for 1 minute, bringing it down, working on coordination, switch, coming up into warrior tree, trying to keep your toes pointed, bringing that knee down, switching it up. And remember, like I said, if you want to increase the speed, please go ahead and do so. We're here for several more moments. And then we're going to add that yoga movement into it by holding the warrior tree. So stay here. We're going to be coming into that warrior tree move, staying here for 1 minute. If you have a block and you want to use a block, you can. Or if you even want to come into standing splits, you can. Whatever you prefer. If you want to try holding your heart while you're here in warrior tree, you can. Notice where you need balance. And then stay here. We're here for a few more seconds. Working on really activating that leg. As you can see, I am struggling with you, but it's okay because we're doing it together. Getting through it together, motivating each other. Taking a few more breaths here. Try to bring that right leg even higher, keeping the right toes pointed. Hold the breath. We're coming back down with the right foot, bending that left leg, bringing the hands up, inhaling, and then switching it up. Coming back to warrior tree, coming down, switching sides. Make sure that you're coming onto your foot, and then coming down, coming back into that lunge, back into warrior tree, back down, switching sides, and then lifting up, coming back down, and lunging it even lower if you want. And if not, just immediately coming up to warrior tree, staying here just for a moment so you can find your balance as you come up, come back down, lift up, and then lunge again. I really recommend a non-slip mat for this. And then last jump here. Try to make sure it's the opposite foot. So I just had to switch it up to make sure that now I am standing on my right foot. 1 minute here. Lift that left leg even higher. Make sure that both hips are squared against the mat. If you're new to yoga, what that means is that your left hip is not coming outwards, but you're holding that left hip and pointing it down towards the mat. By doing this, you're increasing the stretch along the right leg. How's your breathing? Can you lift that left leg even higher? Keep the toes pointed, staying here. Hold it. Hold it. Stay here. We're almost done. 5 more seconds. 2 more seconds. And bring it down. Slide that leg in. I'm just going to face you guys so you can see me. We're going to be coming into goddess pose. So that means our legs are pointing outwards like a ballerina. Our hands are going to be back. Make sure you're engaging. Imagine that you're pinching an imaginary object in between your shoulder blades. And then from here, inhale. And then exhale, hands come together. So you come into squat pose. Take a breath in. And then exhale, open. Coming into chair pose, as it's known in yoga. Opening up, chair pose. Opening up, back to chair. Really embracing goddess pose. Making sure that the heels are pointing outwards. Making sure you're breathing correctly. Staying here, keep smiling. We're halfway through our practice together. After this, we're gonna hold chair pose, and then it's just 2 more poses. Keep going. Make sure your goddess is lowered, just like your chair is lowered. Should be feeling it in the thighs. Keep on going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold chair pose. If you're new to yoga, just going to take a moment to tell you, should be looking at your toes, should be leaning back, feeling it in your heels, pulling your shoulders in. As I always say, if you're familiar with my videos on AkasaFit, visualize an imaginary object in between your thighs. Make sure your spine is in neutral position. Feel that burn. Keep breathing, sink lower. Keep going. Focus on your breath. 5 more seconds here. And then bring your hands down. We're coming into the last plyometric move. Coming into downward dog. From downward dog, make sure that you're really pushing your hips up. And then what I want you to do is, while we are starting with the hips up, we're coming into a mini plank, bringing that knee to elbow, and then kicking the leg up, bringing the leg down, left knee to elbow, kick it up, come down, right knee to elbow, kick it up, left knee to elbow, kick it up, right knee to elbow, kick it up, and keep going. We're here for, you guessed it, 1 minute. Breathing through it. Feeling our arms working. Keep going. Remember, knee to elbow, kick it up, downward dog, mini plank, knee to elbow, kick it up, come forward, and keep going. Remember to come into your downward dog. Keep going. Last one. And then quickly come into a child's pose. If you need to, you can end here, or if you want to, 1 minute downward dog. Take a breath in, decide which do you want. And then from here, if you are coming into downward dog, come into it, relax into it. Really try to lengthen. Feel the arms engaging the fingertips against the mat. Keep remaining where you are, noticing the breath. Stay here, we're doing it together if you are in downward dog. Keep holding it. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to the mat. Come down into child's pose if you were in downward dog with me. Taking 3 breaths here. Breathing into the body. Breathing into the mind. And of course, breathing into the soul. And as you exhale that third breath, slide the hands up. And then from here, if you want more of a workout, I welcome you, I invite you to perform this video as many times as you like. And you can notice the more you do it, that your endurance really does improve. So with that being said, and with our practice done, I wish you a good day. Bye.